Yo, what is up guys, I'm back, got a review for you. This time we've got this 88 Raul. Now I'm very excited to say this is probably one of my last ever reviews without face cam. I've got one in, it's got one coming, so I'm just doing a couple for now without like text on the screen, just basic reviews pretty much, until I can get the face cam, and then obviously it'll be better reviews. I thought I might as well just show you my skill rating and stuff like that. You got my badge, well, the Esports City badge, which is very cool. You got the skill rating. Unfortunately, it's a bit low right now because I don't really play that much. I play the 7 wins each week, so I'll probably go up to about like 1.9k, maybe 2k by the time the season ends. Who knows? But yeah, that's around what I'm at. This Raul card, I played with him in Rivals, in Elite Division. I played him in FUT Champs qualifiers, I think, and a few friendlies, just because it was very sweaty and I just didn't want to sweat that hard at the time, I think. So I played a little friendlies. On stats then, so he's 5'11", he's high medium work rates, he's left footed with 4-star, 4-star, he's got 86 pace, 86 shooting, 78 passing, 88 dribbling, and 72 physical. So on paper, it looks like quite a good card. The traits he's got on him, he's got finesse shot trait, and he's got the flare trait. So all that actually looks like quite a very good card, especially considering he's like 300k. But I'll speak more about that on the positive and negative side of things. If you do enjoy the video or want to see more, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you after. Peace. So, considering the price of this Raul card, I know I'm going to dive straight into this, but I really enjoy the card for the price. It was very, very surprising to be fair. And you could even get away with playing him Elite Division. I know that's gonna sound mad because he looks actually decent, but because there's some cards this year, the icons, you really can't get away with using them in Elite Div. You really, but this card I actually really did enjoy in game. So firstly is the 4-star 4-star. This every year is really nice. Of course, I'm not really speaking much about it. Obviously, it could be 5-star skills, but the 4-star week for very, very good. The skills as well. You can do a lot of skills with the 4-star skills. Obviously, 5 is better, but generally speaking, 4 is the minimum you want. Now, next up for me is the pace. Now, generally speaking, it actually felt quite electric in games, to be fair. A lot faster than I thought it would be. I thought it would be like Kimpembe, like level with him. But generally speaking, he outpaced Kimpembe a lot of the time. Because I seem to be playing him a lot in Rivals recently. I don't know why everyone's got Kimpembe. But they do. It's normally like Cordoba and stuff like that. But I don't know, people are shooting down currently. Now next up for me is the general shooting. Now, except from the penalties, all these aspects are really good, to be fair. And even the pens, I had 2 and scored 2. So, I know obviously the stats not very good, so don't really trust that. But generally speaking, shooting's really good. Now, a key aspect for me with the shooting is the finesse shot trait. I love the finesse shot trait this year, and as you've seen by quite a lot of the goals with Raul, I would fake shot stop, then fake shot scoop, and he would give you a little scoop, and then you finesse it on his left, which is a finesse shot trait, which was going really, really nicely to be fair, Raul, because he's a very, very, very deadly finisher. Very surprising to be fair, because he's only got 88 finishing. I know that's quite high still, but like you would expect that for like 94 base finishing kind of player. The shot power could be better, but generally speaking, it does the job and it's quite nice. The attack vision is very, very good in game. I played in the 4-4-2 because I'm trying to get used to that now because I was playing the 5-back a lot, but playing against like pros and very, very sweaty people, I think 4-4-2 is the way. I like 4-2-2, so all the shooting aspects are really good, to be fair. Now, next up for me is the vision and the short pass. I didn't really have any issues with these at all. He bounced off Adama very, very nicely, to be fair. That's why he's got 9 assists in the games to play with him. The vision, especially, was the best part about that. The overtop balls were a little bit of an issue, but as long as you short pass the like 1-2s with him and use him as like the main striker, but the main goal scorer, it's not actually not bad. Now the agility, to be fair, actually felt really nice in game. It was very surprising because they're not 5-star skills. It probably doesn't feel as nice as, let's say, a Vinicius, but that's quite obvious. But at 5'11", he actually did feel quite agile and swift in the box. Let's say when I've got like a really good defender against me, he was actually like he held his own, to be fair. Now next up for me is going to be the balance and the reactions. Now both of these really nice, to be fair. The balance especially is good. Unfortunately, strength kind of lets it down a little bit, but generally speaking, the balance in the box is actually really nice. He'd hold off his man even if he doesn't have like the agility to turn. And the reactions as well, really good, to be fair. I didn't really have many issues with this at all. I've noticed, right, I know I'm going to spoil Adama's for you a little bit, but Adama's... Oh, that's not Adama. Adama's reactions are very, very annoying for his dribbling. And you'll see what I mean if you use the card. You need high reactions on a dribbling card because obviously they need to be swift and agile with it. So this Raul actually probably felt more agile than Adama. I know it's going to shock you, but he genuinely did, to be honest. Next up for me is the ball control. Didn't have any issues with this as well. R1X is straight to his feet. Maybe had the odd touch wrong, but generally speaking, actually very solid overall. Now next up for me is his composure. Now this goes hand in hand with the finishing and the finesse shot trait. All of those just really, really deadly, and then just allow him to have that really annoying left foot to deal with to wrap it into the corner. Now this is actually my favourite aspect about Raul, because it shocked me so much. I know he's like got good air ability in that, but his height, I just didn't expect it. The 87 jumping in night head next to really good, to be fair, especially if you green those corners. You definitely get a really nice cheeky header they won't expect from Raul, because obviously he's only 5'11" and he doesn't really look tall, but he can definitely leap some. Now for me, I would only play him striker this card. He's only a one-suited man. You can play him as a 2-striker or a 1-striker as long as you actually play him striker, and that's why I'm leaning onto the stamina. The stamina's perfectly good enough to play the 90 and probably the 120. Reason being, if you're going to play him wide or cam, he's probably going to die because this year when you're playing your 4-4-2s, you have on balance so they go up and down quite a bit, so he's probably going to run out of stamina. And if you're playing central cam, it's going to be the same, but I wouldn't recommend you playing him central, to be fair. But so for my positives, now on to the negatives. So on to negatives. Now, generally speaking, there's not actually that many. Considering he's 300k, he's actually quite a steal for a card, I can't lie. I know Nick didn't really like him, but we'll get into it then. So first to me is the skill moves. Now, unfortunately, right, I have said he is usable in Elite Division because he is, and he will produce that chance that you really want him to. But to play against like 2,000, 2,100, 2,200 kind of players, they're very sweaty ones. You do kind of need that skill move to have that Elastico something or reverse Elastico, because you know when you like fake shot and it's there, the option is there. You know it'll work the Elastico, but he can't do it. Obviously, he's 4-star skills. It's a little bit frustrating at times. Now, next up is the penalties. I know I said I scored both of them, but that's because the keeper didn't really go the right way. So if they do, and you try and put it top corner and you green it, the keeper will probably save it because they're very inaccurate because it's low stat. So just put someone else on it instead. The next up for me is the curve, the crossing, sorry. The curve is also one of them, but it kind of gets counteracted, so I'll put them both at the same time then. So the curve, it gets kind of shone out because of the finesse shot trait on the finishing side, but you actually have like curve pass as well. It's like bending around and stuff like that with the long passing, so that's another one as well, the long passing. All of those are just a little bit here and there aspects, a bit hit and miss, especially that long passing. I'd advise you to play short passes with him playing the X balls instead of the triangles, because that's his best suited aspect about it. Now, next up for me is going to be the strength. Now, the strength for me didn't really feel good in game. This was because of the aggression. Both of these, a little bit hit and miss, I can't lie. It was just a bit frustrating when, let's say, we like go side by side with someone. The strength wouldn't be too bad, but because he was aggression, he would just get pushed off really easily. So that is a little bit frustrating at times. But I'm looking at the stats, right? That's generally all I can think of. Maybe, right, okay, I will put the shot power as another one. The shot power could be a little bit higher considering his price. I do feel like it needs to be about 80, 89 base, I'll say, to be anywhere decent. But overall, generally speaking, that is all my negatives. He's actually a really good card for 300k, to be fair. So, on to overall scores then. Now, first is the pace. Now, as I was speaking about in the positive side, I didn't really have many issues with this at all. He felt quite fast in game, to be fair. Faster than I thought he would be. So overall for that, I'm just giving it an 8.5 out of 10. I think it's solid. It's not like Vinicius fast, but it's very, very fast. Next up for me is the shooting. Now, generally speaking, I really did enjoy this, to be fair. It definitely caught me off guard at how good it was. He rarely missed, and if it was probably human error. So overall, I'm actually giving it a 9.5 out of 10. I generally do really enjoy the shooting. He didn't really feel fraudy at all, especially on that left foot with that finesse shot trait. Very, very deadly. Now, the passing for me, hit and miss. You got the vision of the curve. Sorry, the vision and the short pass are good, and the rest are a bit air. So overall for that, I'm just giving it a 5 out of 10. It's quite average, it's quite boring. Next up for me is the dribbling. Now, the dribbling overall, I actually didn't have any issues with it at all. The dribbling stat was probably the worst out of the aspects, but overall, it's still, that's like really, really good. Like, even 86 dribbling, really nice, to be fair. So overall for that, I'm going to give it a solid 8.5 out of 10. I was going to give it 9, but because the skill moves, I do kind of want that, and it is a little bit frustrating at times. So generally speaking, 8.5. Now, the head and accuracy gets included in the physical aspects for me, because obviously the jumping gets included as well. Like, as in, like, one aspect as in air ability, both of them combined. So they're good, the stamina's good, the strength's bit okay, and the aggression's awful. So overall for that, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. The head and accuracy and jumping make that really, really good, to be fair. And even when there's, like, agility and that, he is a very good salmon in the air, so that is just a very, very nice aspect. Now, next is the value of coins. Now, do I think this card's worth 300k? Yes, 100%. If you need an icon to link your team up, he's very, very good. Maybe gold cards on the market, there's probably a bit better ones, but overall I really have enjoyed this card, to be fair, so I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10 for value for coins. I didn't really have many aspects wrong with him, as you've seen by the negative side of things. It was really good. So overall score from then, I'm going to give him 8.7. I really did think he was that top striker that you want in the games. Will finish a lot of chances, will get through and goal, has that agility, even has that air ability if you need, and has the 4-star. So what really more could you want from a striker that's 300k?
But also from my view, as always, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, subscribe. I'm trying to hit 1k subs by the end of the year, so if you help me towards that, I greatly appreciate it. But I've got nothing more to say, so see you in the next video, and peace out, guys.